Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm making this video because, you know, it just breaks my heart of how so many people are bowing their knees before tyranny. Because there's this person that I had on my Facebook page. I don't want to give her name, but she unfriended me because a couple days ago on her status, she says, "Oh, I'm so excited. Tomorrow I'm going to get my fingerprints done for a job." Imagine, you need to get your fingerprints done to get a job. That there's something wrong with that. This is total enslavement, total control over the citizens. So I told her, I wrote her on her status that this is not good. This is a way for the government to track you. Because for those of you that know about the New World Order, the One World Government, this is their main agenda. If you're going to allow them to do this, they're going to go more and more and more and more, and they're going to do more things. So, she wrote me a message, because I was about to say something. So this is what she wrote. Listen to this, ladies. This is totally wrong, what she wrote. Totally wrong, totally... It just breaks my heart to think about this. But anyways, I want to read this to you. And I'm going to get into it. Okay, well, she's talking about the job thing, about getting her fingerprints done. Well, it has to be done to get employment, and I have to work. Besides, I'm already in the system. Wow. Yes, I understand. You have to work. So you're telling me if some government says you have to take a microchip in your hand or else you can't work, are you going to do it? Are you going to bow your knee before tyranny? Or are you going to stand up for your liberties and your freedoms and your rights? Yeah, by this taking away our rights, because now her fingerprints are digital. They have her fingerprints in a computer database, and they can create whatever profile they want on this woman. But yet, she doesn't understand that. She doesn't understand it at all. Besides, I'm already in the system. Just because you're in the system already, does that give you the right to give them more power and more control over your life? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Like I said before, and I'll say it again. Absolute power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Because, ladies and gentlemen, they're saying that biometrics is the next generation. Now, I want to explain to you all what biometrics is, because you're going to be hearing about it very soon. Okay. Biometrics is 3 measurements of your body. The first step is they're going to take your hand, and your fingers, and they're going to put it on a machine. That red light that goes up and down is going to take your hand. Now you have digital fingerprints, digital palm reading. Now your fingerprints and your palm is in the computer. Now, the next step is this. You're going to put these things on your eyes. It's going to take a picture of your eyeballs. It goes way back to your eye nerves in the back of your sockets. So now it has your eyes for eye erase. And the third step is we take a picture of you, face recognition, and then we come up with a card, which is a biometric ID card, which they're talking about bringing it in very soon. So now, when you go to a store, no more cash. How are you going to buy something in the store? Because they're talking about bringing biometrics into grocery stores and everywhere. I'm telling you, this is by Department of Homeland Security, and this is not just in the United States. Canada is going to be following with the other countries, because this is a global political agenda to bring in a cashless society, because they want to control over everybody. That's the only thing that's hindering them from having a global society right now, is a cashless society. So when you go into a store, when you're at the cash register, there'll be no more cash, no more checks. How are you going to pay? Easy. You're going to put your hand on the machine, and it's going to read your palm, a scan palming machine. It's going to read your palm, and then your face is going to come up on the computer, and it will identify that you are that person that it is saying that you are. Because you're already in the system. They took your picture and everything. And plus, with the ID card's going to match what's on the computer. Because many people are saying, yeah, but what about people that come in with magic dust and they steal your fingerprints now? They're you. That can't happen. Because think about it. If they go to a store and they have to put their hand on a machine, your face is going to come up on the computer and not theirs. It's impossible. It's not going to work. And plus, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to be aware of this. I've read the federal documents, okay? I've read the federal documents. They said that we're going to start off with single cards, a single ID card. And they said that ID card, it could be lost or it could be stolen. But people won't be able to do anything with it. But anyways, even if it's lost or stolen, they said what's going to replace the single card will be an implant. So people are going into submission over the government. And I want to tell you guys this, because they were talking about this too, like already in schools. Already in schools, ladies and gentlemen. Kids at the cafeteria, they're not going to be paying with cash or cards, because they say their friends, like suppose some people are nice, you know? Someone says to his friend, because his friend has no lunch or whatever, he says, here, I'll give you my ID card, go get yourself something to eat. But I said, that's not going to be able to work. How they're going to do it? All that you will have to do is you will just have to swipe your hand, and that's how you will buy your lunch. You see, ladies and gentlemen, they're getting this. They're already throwing in the children's minds that this is normal to do. This is for your own security. This is a new thing. It's better. It's better. It's better for everybody. You see, and it was at the right hand because it reads the vein patterns in the hand. This is tyranny, ladies and gentlemen. The cashless society is a control grid, and with all these surveillance cameras outside right now, these are face recognition cameras. These are face scanning cameras. This is like Nazi Germany, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's happening, and they're talking about bringing cameras into your neighborhood. All these cameras are connected to FBI agencies. Like, it just breaks my heart what this person said. Like, oh, I'm already in the system. Like many people say, oh, I have nothing to hide. Well, that's the very opposite. If you have nothing to hide, they have no business in watching you. You know what they're doing? They are tracking us, they are monitoring us, and they are studying us. Because these people actually got caught in the past that they share secret information. They share data about you between different government agencies. They went so far to say that they share it commercially. And they got caught in the past creating false information on certain people. I want to tell you this story because there's organizations in Choice Point, Axion, all these places have secret profiles on each and every single one of us. Because there's this woman that went on a TV show and she was mad. She wanted to bring a lawsuit against this company. These people came up to her, they started telling her her name, where she lived, they told her everything. All kinds of stuff about her, and like, how the heck do these people know me? I've never seen these people in my entire life, and yet they're telling me everything about myself. How do these people know? They had all these sheets of paper about her. And because they manipulated the information, she was in prison. She went to jail, then after they found out, oh, sorry, we made a mistake, we manipulated the information. You see, this is what I'm talking about. And they're talking about very soon that every car is, right now, it's if you want to, you can do it. You can have Choice Point. No, if you OnStar, you can have OnStar. But very soon they said OnStar is going to be mandatory for everyone to have. You see, ladies and gentlemen, they're turning this world into a prison planet. They're going to have black boxes in the car with satellite tracking. They're going to be tracking our every move, you name it. They don't just want to track us. They don't just want to monitor us. They want to study us. They want to know every single thing about us. But I want to read this to you about what she said to me too, because I want to let you guys be aware of it. If you use a credit card, debit card, whatever, you're leaving a breadcrumb trail. They know everything about you on that credit card. Me, I just use cash. I don't use credit cards. I have a debit card. I have a bank. Well, I have a bank card. The only thing that I do with that is I go to the bank and I take the money out. That's all I do. See, if there's $10 in there or $5, I'm not going to even go to the store and just use that. I'm not giving these people any credit at all in studying me. I go to the cashier. I say, I want to take out $5 or $10. I'm not using this piece of plastic, because this is what they planned. They actually went and admitted it in their own video. The mark of the New World Order that we created the plastic cards to get the world ready for the cashless society. But I can be here till tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please do your research and see what's really going on. This is the antichrist system that's being set up. But I want to read to you guys what she said to me. What other things that she said. it just breaks my heart to see people like this. You know? It really does. Okay. So I told her, because with a card, they track everything you buy and where you bought it and what time you bought it, which is true. They know what time you bought it at, they know where you bought it, and they know how much you bought, and they know how much you spent. And then this is what she wrote. Really, I don't care. I can't do anything to stop this, and I don't want to get paranoid about everything. God's got my back. Now, I want to explain this right here. Really. You don't care that they're taking away your freedom and your rights and your liberties? You want to be a slave? You want them to run your life and control you and tell you what you can do and you cannot do? You don't have to be paranoid. As I said before, knowledge is power. It's better to be informed about these things. Okay? It's better to be informed about this. Yes, you cannot stop it. But if I were to go to a job interview and they said, we're going to have to take your fingerprints for policy reasons, for security, I would say, screw you, man. I'm going somewhere else. This is tyranny. I will never bow my knee before tyranny, ladies and gentlemen. Give me liberty or give me death. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. People need to realize this is for real. This is for real. These mega bankers are for real. They're setting up a global government. This is going to be a global planetary world government. And she said, God has my back. Which he does. But now, you know what they say Christians are? Christians are terrorists. We are religious extremists. We are anti-government because we are against abortion. Like, I can go on. And Obama, he wants everyone that is in the army that is a Christian, he wants them out of the army. Like, I can give you story after story, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. Okay? This is serious stuff. So, you know what? She unfriended me for all that I said to her. I just told her the truth, and she unfriended me. Well, I guess people want to live in denial. Oh, they already have me in the system, so might as well give them more power. Next is going to be a blood sample, and next is going to be, who knows what they're going to come up with. You have to take this. Even at Walt Disneyland now, you have an electronic bracelet that they monitor you. Everywhere you go. Like, I can go on, and we're at SeaWorld, biometrics to get in. It was put in there by the Department of Homeland Security. Like, man, oh man. And yet people unfriend me. Well, I'm just letting you guys be aware of this. Very soon, everybody's going to have a global ID card. They tried to push it February 2nd, 2013, this year. The Bilderbergs are trying to do it secretly through Congress. For all Americans to have global ID cards and the Western world. And that is Canada as well. I'm not taking anything. If this comes here, if this happens to us before the rapture takes place, I'm going to prison. I'm not bowing my knee before no government. People need to get educated in history and see that the governments are responsible for killing their own people. Hitler, oh, we're all safe. Yeah, we're all safe, and look, Hitler killed his own people. Well, anyways, I can go on. Stalin killed his own people. Lenin killed his own people. Mao Zedong. Before they killed the people, they confiscated them of the firearms, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't that flash red lights in your eyes? That's why Obama is doing his very best. That's why they're going to install martial law. And with 5 or 6 days from now, maybe it's going to happen. I don't know. They said Obama signed an executive order that he's going to set off nukes in certain cities in America to bring in martial law. That's why people need to wake up to what's really going on here. But yet they want to live with their heads in the sand and pretend that everything is fine. Let us do what the government tells us to do. Anyways, the government knows what's best for us. Let us listen to the government. Let us take their vaccines. Let us give our guns up. Blah, blah, blah. Benjamin Franklin said, whoever would trade liberty for security deserves neither. And this is all I got to say, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care if you like this message or not. I'm telling you, the one world government is coming, and they're getting rid of cash. There's coming a cashless society for the whole world because they want to control. They want to control every single person on the face of the universe. And this is all I got to say. This is very soon you're going to have thumb scan to travel. You're going to have to thumb scan to go on the computer. And already in India, they're already under biometrics. This is coming to the whole world, ladies and gentlemen. So this is all I got to say. So I'm signing off. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta let you go from here, and that's what I wanted to say. And God bless you all. And never bow your knee to tyranny. And God bless.